You can see how the safety is shooting these gaps every single time as he cuts the running back off and forces him to go in the opposite direction, but he can't get away as the safety makes a huge play because anytime your opponent's going to run a shotgun, he's going to run right into this blitzing safety for a loss. Because the running back technically is blocking. He's on a check and release curl. As you can see, he stops before turning upfield, and he doesn't see the blitzing safety coming from the other side. If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable coins for your college football 25 team, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below.
The champ is here!
Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shot, snipping out the college cheese as always. In today's video, I got a brand new defense out of Vanderbilt's playbook. If you guys have been following my gameplays recently, you know that I was using Vanderbilt to show an offense. As I think I made 2 different videos where I ended up showing the defense. Those defenses were out of the 4-3 under, and I kind of made them up on the spot. But I really wanted to find a good defense out of the nickel package, and there really isn't a lot of great nickel packages here. They have the double mug, which is kind of meta, but I don't really like using meta stuff. So to me, these are probably some of the worst nickel formations to choose from. But they have 2 of the best dime formations in the dime normal and the dime rush. I'm going to show you guys a really good base defense and blitz out of these formations. But before I do, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. And if you guys need more help, more money plays, you can download these or any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. Now, when it comes to the dime rush, I'll try to have all the different playbooks that the dime rush has, because it's really in a lot of different playbooks. It's like 6 or 7 playbooks. So the play that we're going to choose is going to be the FS Middle Blitz 3. If you guys follow my gameplay channel back since probably a couple years back in Madden, I was using the DB Blitz a lot, which is a really good play, but I don't really like using cover zeros as much. This is still my audibles, is still a really good play, but I'm really more about using cover 3 match. On offense though, we're going to pick random run to start, because I want to show you guys how well this shuts down the run before I show you guys a really good blitz with this formation. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pick random run. Now, as far as the base defense setup goes, especially when your opponent's under center like this, you got a couple different options. Against under center, I would say bring these seam flats out and down to line of scrimmage, and you have the option to hard flat them. If you know your opponent's running the ball a lot, definitely want to hard flat that. After that, we're going to pinch defensive line, which is D-pad to left and down. And since we have 4 defensive linemen, you can see how they basically pinch and take away any inside run lanes. Now, this safety here, he's going to be my one linebacker, and my other linebacker, my user here, is going to be, obviously my user. So all I'm really going to do is I'm going to either slant inside or outside based on where I think the running back's going to go. Slanting inside, though, is typically where I'd want to go. And then I also want to make sure that my user, excuse me, my user is not blitzing, because he's on an angle where he's going to shoot in towards the center. But if it's an outside run, I can't really do anything about that because the computer's going to take a false step. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to put myself on some sort of hook curl, and that way I can jump back and shoot gaps. You can see how the blitzing safety very aggressively stops the play for a couple of yards, as that's pretty much going to be the case. Now here, with my opponent under center like this, once again, I have a choice. I don't necessarily have to pinch the defensive line, but I definitely want to make sure that these guys are outside here and hard flatting if I'm expecting that look. As you can see, the safety drops back, by the way. One of the tricks to not getting the safety to drop back is just use him and move him a little bit before he actually does that. But let's go ahead and let's just do this one more time. Like I said, I just want to get this guy off of a blitz, put him on any zone. That's all that really matters. And here it looks like, I'm going to follow that motion, as I probably shouldn't have. But you can see there's no real inside run lanes as the defensive tackles pinching that the defensive line really shut that down very easily. But like I said, to make sure this guy doesn't move back, just move him first before you make your adjustments, and then he won't go anywhere. As you can see, the other safety's the guy's still walking around. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy in something else. I could leave the defensive tackle doing what he's doing, by the way. That's not the hugest part of the step, but I'm going to go ahead and blitz him anyway. And you can see how, like I said, I can just shoot the gap down here. The safety's making the play 9 times out of 10. If we go to the replay here, you can see how the safety is shooting these gaps every single time as he cuts the running back off and forces him to go in the opposite direction, but he can't get away as the safety makes a huge play. Now, I wanted to back out and show that there is a slightly different setup if your opponent is in shotgun. So let's go and pick the inside zone. Typically, when your opponent's in shotgun, it's a dead tell on which direction the running play is going to go. Typically, the running back is going to have to come towards the quarterback to get a handoff, and it'll typically go in the direction of the quarterback as well. So in this scenario, if you want to just make sure that your safety here is blitzing the opposite direction of the running back, it will help in the run defense. So let's just move this guy down. We don't have to move this other guy down either, because he's, there's not a lot of opportunity for this unless it's like a counter run. There's not a lot of runs where he's going to run that way, so we're just going to leave him in the box. and then we're just going to go ahead, we're just going to slant inside one more time, and this is going to be the look. So if it's a run play, you can see how the safety is going to take care of that 9 times out of 10. Anytime you have your opponent in a shotgun look, this is going to be a natural deterrent to running the ball, and I don't even have to pinch the defensive line. If I just want to run it just like this, you can see how it's the same setup. That guy's he's blitzing right into the hole where the running back is going to go, so it's obviously a very different setup. As on this play here, you can see we didn't even pinch the defensive line, because anytime your opponent's going to run a shotgun, he's going to run right into this blitzing safety for a loss. So that's the run defense. Let's go and let's show the blitz. We're going to pick that again, and we'll just continue with, we're going to go random pass. Now, if this is a run play, we're going to want to flip this play, okay? If you expect them to be running the ball, as for whatever reason it's not letting me move this guy, always have the blitzing safety on the opposite side of the running back, because that's going to make it so that this safety is going to shoot the gap right where the running back's going. So once again, slanting outside. I'm not going to guess passes. Like I said, well, actually I did guess pass, but I did guess, this is random play. So if it's going to be a run play, it's going to be a huge negative for me. But let's go and let's do this anyway. Hopefully we'll get some pass plays, because I definitely want that head start. As I got caught that time, and you can see the running back didn't actually blitz that time, or he didn't actually pass pro that time, which is how I got that instant pressure. So let's go and let's watch the replay. And this is one of the benefits to running this safety blitz opposite the running back, the same way it would be if it was a run play, because the running back technically is blocking. He's on a check and release curl. As you can see, he stops before turning upfield, and he doesn't see the blitzing safety coming from the other side. As the blitzing safety gets him free, and the center on the play was just blocking nobody there. As you can see, he's just standing around in space, as we got a 5-on-5 blitz with a free rusher. I went ahead and I backed out so that I could flip this play just one time rather than flipping it over and over and over in the practice. Because that's just going to take too much time. So like I said, now we have our safety coming from the right side, which is going to be the better sides, the smarter side as far as run defense and as far as the blitz. So just make sure your safety is always blitzing opposite the running back. And then, like I said, all I got to do is spread the defensive line and slant outside, and then bring my user down over the guard here. And when I drop back into coverage, I just have to make sure, number one, I mean, we have matching seam flats on both sides with the slot receivers, so they're most likely going to match. This coverage most likely will free me up to do whatever I want. But let's go ahead and let's just do this, and then we're going to drop back over the middle once the play starts. And you can see we pull that center one more time, and the quarterback is running for his life as he throws the ball away. So I don't want to run this a bunch of times in practice mode, because I do have some gameplays planned, as this is probably my favorite defense to use in this particular playbook, and I still plan on using Vanderbilt a lot. But it's a really easy setup. I mean, this is all you really got to do. If you want to run it like this, you can, but you also have the option to hard flat, which I'll do here based off the fact that I just want to kind of deter the short throws so that the quarterback has to hold it a little bit longer. But if you do that against this look, typically these receivers will be wide open up the seam between the cover 3 safety and corner. So I wouldn't necessarily do that against this look against a live opponent, because that's going to be a problem. But at the same time, like I said, we're trying to make the quarterback hold the ball here just a little bit, so I could get a little bit more pressure. As you can see, the safety runs right around him, and I'm glad I did that, because once again, he's checking down to the running back, which is kind of what I'm expecting. So let's go and let's watch the replay one more time, because I did see when I do this, I'm typically pressing the center and then walking away. The center, though, he has plenty of time here to change his attention to this blitzing safety, but he is late. He just runs right around him, forcing another quick throw. And like I said, obviously the hard flats take care of that. So I'm going to end the video there. If you guys want to see some gameplay of me using Vanderbilt, I'll have that pop up on the screen now. So just click the links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Much it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.